Hey you guys, it's your girl Tina. I want to go ahead and shout out Sasha Sapphire. She sent me this crazy story and it's coming out of a state that we haven't talked about in a while. Trifling Texas is back in the news. So if you guys have not heard, there's this crazy ratchet ass mother, Marie Vargas. And what happened is that her 6-year-old was acting up. He was doing something. So instead of spanking him or putting him in the corner or taking away his toys, she decides to grab this young kid by the balls. She grabbed him so tight by his balls that she ripped his scrotum. Okay, so this poor little boy is screaming in agony. She's scared she's going to get caught. So she sends the little boy to bed. She takes super glue. She glues his scrotum back on and stuffs a bunch of tissue in his underwear and tells him to go to sleep. This story is just sick as hell. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip and then I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
Confirms this morning the arrest of a civilian at Joint Base San Antonio.
Yeah, she is facing criminal charges for assaulting her 6-year-old son. Marvin Hirsch joins us live now with this story. Marvin, very disturbing here.
Disturbing to say the very least, Matt. Good morning to you and Sarah. And let me warn our viewers before we go any further that some of this information may be very disturbing and offensive to some people. At any rate, there's a federal affidavit that says a 6-year-old boy came to SAMC right behind me on September 27th seeking medical treatment after his mother got angry, grabbed his scrotum, and caused serious bodily injury. Here is a copy of the criminal complaint. We were reading it in utter disbelief. We've been following this story since it actually happened. According to the document, the boy's father came home, found him bleeding and in extreme pain at their home at Fort Sam. Investigators say the boy's biological mother admitted that she grabbed her son by his scrotum and ripped it. Investigators say she tried treating it herself with alcohol and super glue. It also says she stuffed his underwear with paper towel, made him go to bed, and never ever sought medical attention. The boy, thank goodness, was brought here to the hospital, received some surgery, and is recovering. As for his mother, well, that federal criminal charge was filed yesterday. She faces federal criminal charges in up to 10 years in prison. Reporting live, Marvin Hirsch, KENS 5. Eyewitness News.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip, and I want to definitely shout out that father. When the father came home and he seen that his son was crying and he was in distress, he wasted no time. He took his son straight to the hospital instead of allowing his wife to talk him into, covering up this. He did the right thing by his child. This woman is sick, and I love how the news clip didn't show a picture of her. I notice whenever it's a black mother who does some trifling shit, they have all types of Facebook photos, Instagram photos. They have every picture of a black mom when she does some trifling shit. But whenever it's any other race of mother, it's like they don't show their picture. But guess what? My nosy ass went and found a good picture of her. This is Marie Vargas right here with her ratchet, trifling self. So I found her picture. That's her mugshot picture. And I think this woman not only needs to be looking at 10 years in prison, she needs to do all 10 years in prison. What mother does that to their child? There's nothing that a 6-year-old could do that's that bad that you would rip their scrotum from their skin. And then for her to think that it was okay to use alcohol and super glue to put his scrotum back together, it's like, what the fuck was she thinking? Bitch, he's not a science project. That's your son. Okay, you did something wrong, take him to the hospital. You don't try and cover it up by using alcohol, super glue, and a bunch of, downy paper towels to absorb the blood. I mean, this is some ratchet, sick-ass shit. Anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this entire trifling situation that's coming out of our second favorite state, Trifling Texas. So go ahead and leave a comment. Deuces.